Unlucky you, unlucky you. I've been up just over 2 hours. I am absolutely certain that I would have committed suicide today if it hadn't been for the fact that I'd got smoke. I had the appeal stuff through from the job centre and an envelope with a questionnaire on from the local council, how did the group scheme repair work go? After I'd pulled out because I was selling my house, because inside needed doing as well, and I can't get a grant to get that done, I can't get that work done, there aren't any voluntary services or government services that help someone in my position where their house is actually not helping their mental and physical conditions. It's in fact keeping them in a situation where they're locked in a catch-22. If I'd have been able to sell when that happened, and I'd actually got the money that they said they were going to pay for the house, which I think they were going to actually start pulling me back down again, it was a bad choice. But then I was in a desperate situation and I couldn't get help from anyone, and I'm on my own and I'm living through immense amounts of stress. The system is a bully, and so is society, unfortunately, because the media have swung society into such a way that they have so little compassion for those who are vulnerable, especially if those vulnerable people have mental health issues that they don't understand. And it's not like I'm mentally ill, I'm mentally distressed, I'm emotionally distressed. I'm working through all my fears and anxieties, where all my insecurities came from. I'm working through that on my own. I'm actually helping someone work through some of that for herself. Someone that the system's let down. Another person. I've done this before. The system hasn't helped them. The system's put them on drugs. The system's put them on drugs that actually close them off from creativity, or can do. The system is a bully, and there's times when you're being bullied, most people sometimes feel suicidal when they're being bullied. Well, not most people. Maybe I'm just over dramatic, I don't know. But it's not as if I haven't had a lot to live through. And I've come up to the challenge far better than most people actually understand. I was a lone parent, travelling 30 miles to Carmarthen and back every weekday to do my degree. I worked through the night sometimes and then went to college. I fed my kids. They learnt to be a little bit more independent. I was a lone parent and I was doing as much as I could. I got a 2-2 in my degree. I would have got a 2-1 had they not marked us down, because the year before got better marks, I think. Well, I would have done, because they reviewed all our marks and they lowered every mark that we got. But that doesn't even matter. I mean, the fact that I've got a degree doesn't matter. The fact that if I was supported, I could be doing work that would help other people. And that's not just me being deluded, that's what a lot of people have told me, because I've helped them through the internet and through talking to them. Life isn't easy. It isn't easy for anybody, whether you've become overwhelmed by life or not. Oh, just holding tension. I just sometimes feel that, yeah, I know I've got a lot of people who love me and a lot of people who would be devastated if I kill myself. And then there's Joey. Hello, baby. Are you alright? Are you alright, boy? You're looking a bit... You don't like it when mummy's like this, do you? I know it's not easy. Are you just sending me love? Yeah, so you might think I'm crazy, I don't care. I'm just being pushed to my limits by myself because of how much I'm being pushed by others. And it isn't easy. And I couldn't just go out and get a job. If I could get a job, I'd be selling my shop's worth of hats. I don't know what else to do. And it is still tempting to just... And I did think about going out in my dressing gown and putting the nebulizer tubes with the tape in the exhaust and through the mirror so that there's less of a gap. And just sitting outside my house, back, and I suppose someone would actually do something if I was that obvious about it, so maybe that's not a good idea. And maybe not draw attention to myself by wearing my dressing gown, or just taking my dressing gown off and going out in my inside out pants and vest. The vest's not inside out, just the pants.